Was the Protocols written in America?
That was a Tsarist fabrication, I believe, based on French sources.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that, like, the Eternal Jew was kind of... Oh, wait, is The Eternal Jew a film by Riefenstahl? Am I thinking of whatever the let me search. Henry Ford.
It might be both. It is a trope, isn't it?
Jew pamphlet. The International Jew, sorry, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was saying the International Jew is kind of like the classic American remake of the Protocols. we need to get this intellectual property to translate for an American audience.
Yeah.
Probably I shouldn't have used classic in that sentence, but I meant it, in the case of, like, an album I don't necessarily like is nonetheless a classic album.
Absolute classic. Yeah. Stone cold.
Just looking at, like, the names for chapters. So, The International Jew, the World's Foremost Problem. This is Volume 1. The Jew in Character and Business. Germany's Reaction Against the Jew. Jewish History in the United States. The Jewish Question, Fact or Fancy? Anti-Semitism, will it appear in the US? It's taking so long, come on. It's like in the American pamphlet, The International Jew. Anti-Semitism, will it appear in the US?
I certainly haven't seen any. I mean...
Jewish Question breaks into the magazines. Arthur Brisbane leaps to the help of Jewry. Does a definitive Jewish world program exist? The historic basis of Jewish imperialism? An introduction... This is all contained in the first volume. All of these chapters. An introduction to the Jewish protocols. There you go. So they... Sorry. There's one called Volume 3. There's a chapter called Jewish Jazz, Moron Music.
Yep, we got to corrupt that culture.
The black culture. I'm sure the people who wrote The International Jew were passionate supporters of the civil rights of African Americans.
Oh, no. They think that, we're sponsoring the jazz so that it corrupts the beautiful white culture.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Of the United States.
Quote-unquote Jewish estimate of Gentile human nature. Jewish protocols claim partial fulfillment. Jewish plan to split society by quote-unquote ideas. Don't go getting those ideas in your head, little Jew. It's
probably the whole capitalism and communism thing, right?
We don't take kindly to no ideas round these parts.
Don't be getting political now.
Did the Jews foresee the World War? Is the Jewish Kahal the modern Soviet? How the Jewish question touches the farm.
Don't be touching that farm.
Does Jewish power control the world press? Does this explain Jewish political power? 2 successive chapters there. The all-Jewish mark on quote-unquote Red Russia. And then 20, Jewish testimony in favour of Bolshevism. I love that, like, the rich capitalist who published this just, like, wants to get, like, by the way, it's just like, how do I end my anti-Semitic pamphlet? We need to make sure that the people know that wanting the workers to control the means of production is super Jewish, and they shouldn't be doing that. Like, nowadays, it's interesting how it's flipped, because nowadays wanting the workers to control the means of production is, like, the dictionary definition of anti-Semitism. Anyway, there's 4 volumes of this and 80 chapters about how...
That sounds very important.
Volume 4, 62. Chapter 62. How Jews gained American liquor control.
He's just really running out of things to write about. Huh?
Yeah, there's multiple chapters on this. The next one is Gigantic Jewish Liquor Trust and its Career. It's not a snappy title. And then the Jewish element in bootlegging evil, which I guess probably talks about Meyer Lansky.
Yeah.
It's the only Prohibition-era
guess-
Jewish gangster I know about.
I guess this is what Elon Musk would have been doing if he couldn't tweet.
Oh yeah, he would
Writing
definitely be
endless
doing...
tracts.
He's just like out in the public square holding up the protocols like, very interesting, much to think about, like he is with like Hitler.com or whatever.
Concerning.
Yeah. The economic plans of Jews, the gentle art of changing Jewish names. You're like, take yourself, for example, Yair. You've always tried to hide your Jewish heritage through your ethnically ambiguous name.
Exactly.
This is great. The Jewish Associates of Benedict Arnold.
You know what? The Jews hated America, too.
It's all the more I learn about these guys, the more I'm not sure that they reflect my pro-American ideals.